Hi everyone, thank you for joining this session. I'm Shiyu, CEO and co-founder of 9am, a brand dedicated to creating healthier and smarter workspace utilizing IoT technologies. I'm also glad to have Shirley with us. Shirley is the general manager of Microsoft Asia IoT Sales Scale. 9am partners with Microsoft IoT team to drive digital business transformation with Microsoft Azure Cloud Service to collect data and analyze it, provide insights, and drive intelligent actions that delivered value to our customers. 2020 was a magic year. Some of our clients and partners joked that the strategy last year was to simply change the strategy. Under the influence of the epidemic, new technology has been widely used in everyday scenarios. It seems every aspect of our lives has been affected through digitalization. The office scene is no exception. It is especially true when it comes to workstation management. In the context of global digital work transformation, today we'd like to discuss what changes will happen to a small workstation. What kind of efficiency and experience improvements can a digital workstation help us achieve? To start with, let me share two stories. The digital workstation provided by 9am is equipped with an occupancy detection sensor as standard. And there was a client came to us after the project was delivered and told us that our sensors were not working. They said, "Your platform said that our workstation utilization rate is only 30 to 40%. It is impossible for us to have such a low rate. Come and have a look." So we immediately sent a team to monitor manually for 2 days in straight. As a result, we found that their workstation usage rate merely exceeded 30%. The sensors do work. This highlights that our impression of space usage is very different from the reality. But why this would happen? Another client started to use the ABW model in their office. Their employees were able to reserve a desk remotely. It turns out that many employees do not make reservations at all, but directly find a free place to sit down, and the seats by the door are only vacant to colleagues who are usually late to work. They also upgraded the desks to high adjustable ones, but it seemed that there were still many employees choosing to sit while working. See, when we talk about workstations, we are not only talking about a physical platform, but a whole system that takes employees' behavior and the way they interact with their workstations into account. And hopefully, in the era of IoT, digital workstations can help solve above problems. In 2025, it is predicted that there will be more than 100 billion sensors in the global IoT network. This is equivalent to the average person being associated with a dozen sensors. These sensors help the physical world to see what is really happening. As a workstation, we believe that the most basic sensing ability is detecting whether or not it is being used. Additionally, from a wellness perspective, it is useful to know how long the user has been standing or sitting. It's important that the data shows during a period of time how the workstation is being used, rather than only showing a real-time occupancy status. These data need to be clean and structured in a reasonable way, and real estate and facility management team may come up with an accurate insight based on these data and answer questions such as which divisions are experiencing a workstation usage spike, which areas are not preferred by employees. With sensing capabilities as a foundation, digital workstations also need to be able to interact more with people. Simply put, workstations need to be able to guide. In the second case I mentioned at the beginning, the high adjustable workstation has been used in many companies over the past 10 years, but the actual effective utilization rate is very low. The data we collected found that the overall standing ratio may only be 5 to 10%, which is very different from the target 20 to 30%. So as a high adjustable desk that is physically movable, it also needs to be able to use its guiding ability more intelligently. For example, sending reminders after prolonged sitting through lights slightly moving up and down, or providing an auto mode, following a dynamic pattern. Statistics show that 40% of prolonged sitting can be avoided through this guidance. Guiding is not only about sending reminders. Digital workstations should also be capable of acting as a sidekick to the facility management team. For those unreserved workstations or the ones that haven't been used for a period of time, the power switch can be set off remotely and automatically. The desk can be lowered down, and the control panel can be locked. Desk usage preference can be set through management platform, and digital desk may automatically help give a guide on where to sit. The combination of digital workstation sensing and guiding capabilities can be of great help during the epidemic. The control of social distancing can also be achieved through sensing where social distancing is being violated, and the guiding ability enables the desk to detect violations and help change bad behaviors through desktop vibration and smart signs. It can even be connected with FM's cleaning system to clean regularly according to needs. We have already talked about being able to see and being able to guide, but we believe that the digital workstation still needs to have another core capability, which is being open and interconnected. Remember the client we mentioned at the beginning that wondered where the employees went? The workstation is the most used working area in the office, but not the only one. After looking into the usage data of their other spaces, it becomes easier to understand the overall spectrum. More and more companies are beginning to adopt the APW working mode, and employees are spending more time in huddle spaces or recreational spaces. These data need to be combined together with the workstation data in order to get the right decision. In addition, other than data integration of space usage, digital workstations usually need to be linked easily with other office software systems, which include OA systems such as Team, visitor registration, meeting room management, and information visualization system like Power BI. This is important so that the workstation system does not become an information island, and at the same time, more useful forecasts and guidances can be achieved. To sum up, we believe that in the era of IoT, a digital workstation needs to be able to precisely sense, intelligently guide, and remain interconnected. With these capabilities, we believe that digital workstations can create greater value for corporations and employees. And many companies are concerned about data security and employees' privacy. And we have had many discussions about this with Microsoft. We'll now invite Shirley to share what technical means we can use to achieve data security and employee privacy protection in the era of IoT.
Thank you, Elaine, for inviting me to join you today. A digital workstation is just one constituent of an intelligent building or smart spaces solution. Buildings today encompass many more sensors and solutions tracking how the building is managed for energy efficiency, space efficiency, and overall utilization. In an era where billions of sensors are being deployed to track, analyze, and derive insights across multiple data points, security is a fundamental concern that must be addressed by technology. Customers, partners, everyone who leverages these new systems of intelligence want to know what are the safeguards that we're building around technology to protect against the challenges that it can create with respect to privacy and security of our data, and protecting those very systems that we've become dependent on in all aspects of our lives. And protecting the digital ecosystem today doesn't just mean securing personal computers and phones and the infrastructure of the internet. It also includes protecting the billions of connected devices that now make up our Internet of Things, expected to be more than 50 billion by 2022. At Microsoft, we take this very seriously. So what are we doing to build those safeguards, the guardrails, if you will? Well, Microsoft invests more than $1 billion a year and employs more than 3,500 security experts to protect your information. We see more and know more about security threats because we have trillions of signals coming in to inform us and tell us what capabilities need to be built into our products. All of these investments and insights benefit our users. We've implemented comprehensive security mechanisms across the entire system to protect the assets of customers that are hosted on our systems. Our security promise has 3 components. The first component is the secure foundation of our Azure cloud platform. Azure helps you gain unmatched security through all the security we provide in the physical data centers, from structural security to biometric security, to infrastructure such as preventing distributed denial of service attacks, to operational security, which provides the minimum just-in-time access for the minimum number of employees. Azure includes built-in security controls across a breadth of services across identity, network, compute, data, and applications that enable comprehensive threat protection and security management that will help improve your security posture quickly. Finally, Microsoft offers threat protection, which is informed by literally trillions of diverse signals that we receive every day from a variety of sources, including more than 1.2 billion devices scanned, or more than 750 million plus Azure user account authentications. This volume of data is unprecedented, and these insights are integrated in our security solutions to help you mitigate threats faster. We believe protection of data assets, privacy of the information stored, and defense against malware attacks should be comprehensive in mitigating threats to those systems, yet simple to implement and easy to use. Microsoft Azure has the deepest and most comprehensive compliance coverage in the industry and the most comprehensive security platform from edge to cloud, with tools that put you in control and make it easy for you to stay safely connected. Thank you.
We believe that technology is to assist the real-world life, and we also believe that the original intention of the use of technology will affect the final results. With the right intention and the right technology, we could empower people, organization, and space to achieve more. Thank you for joining us.